Hello, hello, beautiful chosen family. Hope all is well with you. Chosen ones, I don't think that, our enemies realize that when they try to come against us, there are penalties. There are prices that they will pay. And the reason why God has that set up the way he does is because who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You don't know us from Adam or Eve most of the time, and even the ones who do, which makes it even worse, right? We'll talk about the ones who don't know us, because I feel like as chosen ones, you'll see that the more and more you're on your journey, that it'll be people you don't even know that don't like you, that want to talk about you and slander you, and you're like, what? It's like you're like, what? Like you don't even know me. How? Why are you talking about me? Why don't you like me, right? And the thing with that is that it goes back to they see who you are, they know who you are without you even having to announce that you're a chosen one. Most of your enemies, most of the people that don't like you, they already know who you are just by your presence, just by your aura, just by how when you walk in a room, when you pull up to a scene, when you're there, and most definitely when you're not there. They know who you are by when you're there and when you're not there. And I'll go into a longer video about that. But it's like, how can you not know me? You not like me, you don't even know me. Okay. And then it's for the ones who do know you, which makes it even worse. They know, they've seen all the things you've gone through. They know your background, they know your history, they know your trauma, and yet they still want to act shady towards you, not like you. Again, no valid reason. No valid reason. None of your enemies have a valid reason. Like, I promise you that. Especially if you are a true chosen one. Again, we don't go around just purposely making enemies. What is the point of that? Like, I have other things I can do in my life outside of just purposely going around making enemies. Like, don't waste your time on them. Don't waste your time on the ones that don't know you, and don't waste your time on the ones that do. Because baby, God God does not play about us. What you will notice with your enemies is the more and more they keep talking about you, the more and more, like I mentioned in the other video, they can't keep your name out their mouth. There will be penalties, there will be consequences, and their life will go down in shambles and crash and burn and fall until they repent, until they turn away from their wickedness, talking about you, making things up, trying to create some fake army. Okay, and that's another thing, I'm a video I'm gonna go into. All right, because they need an army to try to go against us. It's one of you, and yet you got like 200 people that don't like you plus. Okay, y'all might think I'm exaggerating, but think about all the people you know in your lifetime, depending on how old you are. Y'all, I'm in my 30s. In case y'all don't know that, I'm in my 30s, and I know I got at least, like, not exaggerating, overall, like way over 50 enemies at this point. And I literally mind my business. I literally live my life and mind my business and spread love and peace and positivity. Just like I said, I'm coming on here with these videos to share love, peace, and light. And I love y'all so much. I say that all the time because of the support and the love that you send back. And of course, you have the few little, weirdos that want to try to put you down or say something bad about you. But I see the overall, I see the good, the positive, and that's who we are. But yeah, our enemies want to try to make us out to be something that we're not. And for that reason, God is like, you're going to pay. There is a consequence. Understand and realize that in the Bible, even it says that, because a lot of times some people will be like, oh, well, you got to pray for your enemies and you're supposed to love your enemies. And you're right. But God doesn't say that that means that they're off the hook. You pray for them because they know not what they do, even though they do. Right. But that doesn't mean that you're off the hook. There are laws in this universe. And I used to tell y'all that a lot when I first started making these videos. There are laws to the universe. Okay. Just like it says in the Bible, there's some other law of the universe. When you go against these laws, you will suffer. You will pay the consequence. And every time they have their mouth on you, baby, they're breaking a universal law. You're not doing nothing to them. You're just existing and being the best version of you. And yet they're so irritated by that. Yet they're so intimidated by that. Like I'm telling you, your enemies, they're losing their minds literally because all they're thinking about is you. Like from the time they wake up, they're eating, they can't sleep. Like they don't even go out and even want to have a good time because you're on their mind. You're on their mind. And baby, guess what? God about to be on their mind too a lot, because he gonna show them what he do to people that want to play with his children, okay? God shows you what happens when you play with his children, especially his chosen ones, the one that he selected. When you read in the Bible how David had enemies, when Solomon had enemies, Paul had enemies, these people, it wasn't just like no little boop, boop, little pat on the back. No, they got warning after warning after warning after warning after warning. And guess what? They never took heed. Your enemies are not taking heed to the warnings that God is sending. Because God he'll mess with you in different ways. He'll allow your whole little, a lot of the times they try to form that little friend group circle to try to talk about you, and he'll take them out one by one. He'll even have them turning on each other. The same ones that try to rise against you be the same ones turning on each other in confusion. Because all it's going to do is mirror back exactly what they are. Your enemies are confused, okay? They are downright just out of their minds. And God's going to show that through action. That's why God tells you, chosen one, don't take the battle into your own hand, because then, because of the universal law that's set up, you won't get the smoke too. Leave the smoke for your enemies. Laugh, smile. The more, guess what? When you feed into that nasty back and forth dynamic that they want, you give them exactly what they want. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like they said, kill them with kindness. Kill them by minding your business. Literally laugh and mind your business and still be the best version of you. And I promise you, that's going to take them out way more than anything else. And when you leave it to God, oh baby, there is no other punishment that matches God's punishment. I guarantee you that. Okay? So a lot of times you'll see where it started out as 10, 15 people trying to gang up. He's going to start eliminating one by one. Okay? Then he allows the enemy to attack their mind, because baby, when it comes to your mind, it's either going to be strong or you're going to fall like a thing of dominoes. It's up to you. And with your enemies, they're going to fall like dominoes. Because look who we are. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Like, it's not. But they think it is. Your enemies thinks it's a game. God going to show them what's really funny. A lot of times, if it's not that, then it could be their money, financial issues. Okay? They're going to start seeing their pockets run dry. While they was too busy in your pockets and minding your business and seeing what's trying to go on in your life, God going to be like, okay, I'm going to make you go back to focus on your life, because I'm about to make it all jacked up. While you still want to keep focusing on my babies, my chosen, I'm going to make you go back to mind your business, because I'm about to shake and mess up your whole life. That's what's really happening under the scenes. They're depressed. They're miserable. But they still want to put on the glasses. They still want to lurk. They still want to be doing this, when they really need to be focusing on their life. If it's not the finances, then he might mess with their health. Start having health problems. Got to go to the doctor. Got to go, back hurting, stomach hurting, chest hurting, neck, head, whatever. I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty when you come up against us. And don't feel bad. I keep telling y'all over and over again, don't feel bad. When they start hitting your lineup, like I said, the ones that know you, the family, the friends, the lovers, the ex-lovers, even if it's your own children coming against you, for some of y'all out here, don't be feeling bad, because that's what they asked for. That's what they wanted when they chose their side. You always have a choice in this life. And guess what? For your enemies, they chose the wrong side. They chose the side of the devil. They chose the side of the demons. They chose the side for the losers. And that's the side that they're going to stand on. That's the side they're going to stand on. Because baby, you're walking to your higher self. You're walking on your higher path. You don't have time for the games. You don't have time for the little like high school stuff. In high school, how you got the bully and people want to gang up and push you around, talking about where my lunch money. We like, come on now, we grown. Like, we don't have time for this, baby. But you want to keep trying to come and disturb our life. And when you try to put evil on people and curse people with your words and stuff, or actually go see people to try to put a curse, it's going to hit you back. And it's going to be even worse, because baby, what goes around comes around. God says you treat people how you want to be treated. That is one of the golden rules of life. And yet with your enemies, they just want to be nasty and disgusting towards you for no reason. Again, you're not doing anything to them. We are here to lift up the vibration of this world, y'all. Look around you. Look how many people are miserable. Look how many people are sad and down and don't know who they are. That's why, chosen ones, you are here to spread that love, to spread that light, okay? The light needs to sit up on the highest tower and the whole world needs to see. So while they thinking you showing off, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, okay? The light has to sit up on a high tower, on a high hill where everyone can see. So while they thinking, again, they too busy in your business and thinking you showing out, you're doing exactly what God put you here for. The whole time, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They got their own purpose they're supposed to be walking in. Like I told y'all before. But because you're that amazing, they can't help but to keep their eyes on you and keep talking about you. But the more they do that, they gotta take it up with God. And that's why I'm telling you that. Leave it to God. Because God's punishment is way worse than what we can do. And I've seen it for myself. I've seen when people have tried to come against me. Every single last person, they go down and it's bad for them for a while. And they still don't learn. They don't learn. They don't learn. Baby, our enemies only learn when they in the dirt. When they 6 feet under, because they're that pride, that demon that's on them, okay? It's not allowing them to just mind their business. Demon wants you so bad, is after you so bad, and is using them as a vessel, and that's why they act in the way they acting towards you, because it's not even just them. It's what's inside of them. Okay? But like I said, God gonna take them out for you. God gonna shut all this down. Because we're here on a mission. And we ain't got time to be stumbling over the little small stuff. So no matter who out here trying to attack you or go up against you or be in competition about you or lying or slander, just know their time is coming to an end. Slowly but surely. Understand that, all right?